Hello and welcome to very early in the morning and welcome to another Inside Lane vlog. Now it's a bit special because there's a reason I'm up very early, being bathed in this ghostly white light of the car we're in at the moment, and that is because we're picking up a Honda NSX today. As you probably guessed from the title, the car that we were getting you to guess for that competition, over 1,050 of you entered that competition for the Honda prize goodies, was a Honda NSX. We are so lucky to be granted access to this car, and this morning I'm going to Honda's headquarters to go and pick it up. The winner of that competition will be announced in this video. A little bit later on, I'll announce it when we're actually in the car. But right now I need to get underway, head up the motorway and go and collect this iconic supercar. I can hardly believe that I'm actually saying this myself. Let's go and pick up a Honda NSX. I'm going to have to keep this bit brief because I've got to get going. We got stuck in a load of traffic and we're behind schedule today. But here is this beautiful, totally original 2005 Honda NSX. She is an absolute beaut and I cannot wait to get her out on the road. They say never meet your heroes. Let's find out whether it lives up to the reputation. Stick with the video because we're going to bring this car face to face with a Hawker Hunter fighter jet where we're starting to do the filming, and I'll give you some more details on the car then. Hello again, and sorry, I didn't mean to tease you. I just wanted to get this car back home as quickly as possible because we were stuck in so much traffic and we have a lot of filming to get through today. I'm actually right now on my way to pick up our cameraman in the NSX. I wanted to do like originally I wanted to do a piece of video on taking it home in this segment, but we're already home, we're already back on the south coast, and to be honest, most of it was motorway. So what have I gathered from my first couple of hours in the NSX? Well, firstly, it's quite brisk. Obviously, it's not the fastest supercar going these days. This is a 2005 model, and one of the last off the production line, actually. 0 to 62 miles an hour, about 5.7 seconds. She's got 276 brake horsepower from that 3.2 litre VTEC petrol engine, that V6 behind me. It makes a great noise, but the big surprise was that you can settle down on the motorway. You can just relax, and it's not very noisy, it's not very taxing to drive, and that surprised me. I thought it would be the suspension would be a lot firmer. I thought it would be a bit of a bone shaker once you got up to speed, but if anything, it gets more supple the faster you drive it. Obviously, we've got lots more testing to do, and that'll all come in the car's review later this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Now, I'm a little nervy driving this car, and it's not because it's a supercar. I've driven plenty of very fast cars, lots of very expensive cars, and lots of very rare cars. I'm in a fortunate position where I do that for a living. But I am slightly worried because Honda have taken a huge leap of faith in loaning me this car in the first place, and that's because it had a horrific accident about 2 years ago. At one of the test days, it was taken to the Millbrook test track, if you know it, and another motoring journalist right at the end of the day crashed the car so badly that every single one of its aluminium body panels was damaged. Now, obviously, this car being so valuable because it's one of the last cars, it's only got 27,000 miles, these things are appreciating like mad. Honda spent a year rebuilding this car. You can't just pick up body panels for this car off the shelf. So it's a lot of backwards and forwards, parts from Japan and things like that. And it's finally back on the road. And now Honda, as you can understand, are very careful with who they lend it to. Let alone for a few days like we've got. You've got to have a damn good reason for them to give it to you for a day, let alone the several days we have. So we're so fortunate, we're so thankful to Honda for letting us have this car and putting so much faith in us. But obviously, we're not going to treat it like it's made out of glass. It is here to be tested. That VTEC engine is going to scream. Oh, it's such a good noise! Oh dear. I've got to try and be objective because I'm reviewing the car, but it's such a petrol heads machine, isn't it? It just looks great, it sounds great. We're going to take it onto twisty roads later. But what we're doing right now, picking up the cameraman, and we are going to bring this car to a Hawker Hunter fighter jet for a photo and video shoot. I'm quite excited about this. I think it's going to look really good. It took a lot of planning and a lot of organising. So let's go there. And also, don't worry, I will announce the winner of the competition once we are there. So here we are with the British Hawker Hunter in 111 squadron colours. It's jet black, maybe appropriately as it's a fighter jet. And it is an awesome machine to look at. And a huge thanks to the Bournemouth Aviation Museum in Dorset for loaning us and providing us this great prop to use as a backdrop for the NSX. I think the orange and the black contrast looks great. Some of the photography we've done today is really good. Awesome. It just looks fantastic. This is a great icon of British aviation. This is a fantastic icon of Japanese supercars, and the two have come together. It's taken quite a lot of planning, so thanks so much to those guys. I've taken shelter from the wind, because being at an airport, there's crosswinds and well, headwinds for planes to take off and things, and it's a bit chilly, hence the coat. My cameraman is still outside freezing his fingers off. I'll leave him to do that a little bit longer. It's nice and warm in here though. So that Honda prize giveaway that we're doing, it's time to announce the winner, and congratulations to JT French 1969. Keep an eye on your inbox, we'll be messaging you, and congratulations, commiserations to everybody else, but don't worry, we'll be doing more of these giveaways as time goes on, because there was a really good response to this one. Obviously the correct answer was a Honda NSX. We were happy to accept any year or any generation to open it up to everybody, and of course to our American viewers who know it's an Acura NSX, we're happy to accept those as correct answers. So we put all of your names into a hat, plucked out a winner, and JT 1969 is our winner, winning those fantastic Honda goodies. Right, we're off to the New Forest now to do the dynamic filming with this car, and we're hoping sort of the winter-autumn background is going to look just as awesome as what this Hawker Hunter did. Thanks very much for joining me on this rather improvised vlog, it has to be said. Join me next week, where I'm not sure what we're doing, but I won't have the NSX, so I'll probably be crying. So I really have, you know, this car I had a poster of on my bedroom wall when I was 6 years old. I had a 1:18 scale die-cast model of this car, and to drive it and to meet your hero and to realise that it is as good as you expected it to be is quite a special moment in my career. I've driven supercars relatively often, considering my age and where I am in my career, but to drive a car that just means a lot to me personally, that's a special moment. This is a real high watermark for me. Anyway, that's enough of me gushing. It's time for us to hit the road again. Watch out for the Honda NSX video coming this week. It will be out this week. Also, check out the BMW X1 review we've just done. That's a fantastic little car, a real step on from its predecessor. Also, there'll be a Peugeot 308 GTI video dropping as well. So I'll catch you guys next week.
Very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.